Okay, one night stand was last night. I'll try to make this pretty fast. All in all, good. I enjoyed it. Had some matches that probably could have and should have been better, and some endings just came off just flat out dumb for some matches. So I'll start first with one match that kind of had a blah ending to it. That's going to be the Jeff Hardy Umaga match, or Umanga, if you're Regal, since he's sitting at home right now. You know, this was a solid match. I liked it. I thought some of the spots were kind of interesting. You know, when Jeff slid down the banister to do a clothesline, I thought that was pretty good. I liked that. Then they went outside, and everyone kind of went, "Oh, nice, Jeff off the 18-wheeler, behind boxes, and he's going to just kill Umaga on the concrete." You know, it's kind of lame. You know, we've seen Hardy do better spots, like when he took on Randy Orton, and to build up for that match, he jumped up the scaffolding. You know, that probably would have been a better ending for a match like that, but, you know, whatever. It played off fairly well, and hopefully we're not going to see Hardy Umaga for a couple more months. Another match that had a really, really lame ending to it. John Cena JBL. You know, it's a first blood match. I want to see someone actually gushing blood, not pop a blood capsule. Because, you know, Bradshaw broke out a bullwhip. Freaking bullwhip. And cracked it a couple times. Good solid cracks. And then he walked right up to John Cena. You know, why bring in a bullwhip? Ooh, it looks really impressive, but you know, it didn't do anything. And then to have him bleed internally from an STFU with a chain, that was just lame, and that was just a real downer for that match. You know, that kind of, you know, when Cena took the shot in the stomach for the chain, everyone kind of thought, oh great, it's going to be an internal bleeding that's going to stop this match. Lame. They could do a much better job. Look at their match when they had their I Quit match. That was a sick match. But okay, you know, let's keep on going. The stretcher match. I'm trying to figure out what Jericho was trying to do. We saw the Buffalo Wild Wings, so you couldn't hear any dialogue. But it worked well. You know, it'll give Shawn some time off. Batista needed a win. This was going to help at least maybe make him a contender again for the title, since it always seems to be a number one contender with no reason behind it. Okay, so 3 matches down already. The Singapore Cane match. This was good. I liked it. Like, the show got busted open, and then you can tell he got pissed. But one kind of nitpicky complaint. Why did they all frantically climb up the poles to get the canes if there was a garbage can full of canes outside? That's what my only complaint about that match. I mean, when they all just started wailing on the show, that was great. I love that. And then when Show got up when his face was busted open, and he just started canning the crap out of everyone he could find, that was good. I thought that was great. Made that match hella entertaining. Okay, well, I'm almost on the pay-per-view already. Now we'll go to the women's I Quit match. You know, the women, they've set that up quite a bit recently. Some people say, oh, it's because of TNA's women. Some people, you know. But either way, Melina put on a good match, and you know, the crowd actually seemed to kind of get behind it. Which is weird in the post-Trish Stratus, post-Lita era, to hear the crowd actually really getting into a women's match. So now we're down to our 2 big title matches. The Orton Triple H Last Man Standing was okay. You could tell they were probably going to do more had Orton not got injured. Because when we were on the top rope, you know, you could see him kind of grab his arm, and I was like, oh, if he's injured, this match is done. And all of a sudden the match just ended. But to Orton's credit, he lost the match because of an injury, you know, broken collarbone, potentially. Don't know, haven't really dirt sheets. I've tried not to most of the time. But, you know, when the crowd was cheering for him, he still kept heel and told them all to shut the F up. That was great. You know, you're injured, the crowd's showing appreciation, and you're still a dick to him. Great. Keep it going. Now we come to the main event. TLC match for the title versus Taker's career. Now, I mentioned before, do people ever actually really lose these matches? And that's what kind of hit me. That's what happened with Cactus Jack and Triple H. It was a Hell in a Cell match, and Cactus Jack lost. And he lost in a fantastic fashion to Triple H, and that retired Cactus Jack. And that was because Mick Foley wanted Triple H to get as much mileage as he could off of his career. Flash forward, you know, now we have a TLC match. Edge busted his ass in this match. The whole La Familia, or whatever they're called, I don't watch SmackDown anymore. They took some really good bumps. They made it look sick. And you could tell we're like, 4 table spot is going to go through it. I was thinking, maybe Edge would get last righted from the ring through it. Maybe, I don't know. But I couldn't see Taker going through it until we got kind of towards the end. And, you know, Edge got last righted through the double table, which was, that was sick. That was even worse than last year when we saw Edge go through the double table in a TLC match against Cena. Actually, no, that was 2 years ago. It's hard to tell with Cena matches because you normally just don't care. But, you know, once we saw Taker climbing the big ladder after all the tables have been just exploded, we looked over and we were like, is he under the title? No, he's not. Oh, he's looking at the tables now. He's climbing up, looking at the table, looking at the table, a little bit more. Went busting through him, you know, tore his elbow up. That was it. You know, hard match. Hard match. You know, that was easily the best match of the night. Easily. And if you look how the order I reviewed them in, that's kind of the way I look at the pay-per-view. You know, the TLC was good, would be your top. Last Man Standing, then I Quit, you know, then Stretcher, then Singapore Kane, then First Blood, then Falls Count Anywhere. But all in all, you know, decent pay-per-view. I'm glad I don't pay to see them. I go to like Buffalo Wild Wings, so I just have dinner. But, you know, not a bad one. It looked much better on paper than it came up in execution, but, you know, you got 2 weeks to build up matches. And now we're what? Like 4 weeks away from the next one? We're starting to pay-per-view fatigue here, you know. If you can't get at least 3 weeks between pay-per-views, they're not going to work out. But, you know, all in all, I enjoyed it. I didn't need a star rating. No reason behind it. It's arbitrary. It was good, so, that's it.